I came up with the idea of the climate and classical performance because I saw a need for a new approach in communicating climate change that were both unbiased and that appealed to our feelings in a positive way. I wanted to create an aesthetic environment that pleases both eyes and ears in such a way that it opens the minds of the audience. In my opinion, classical music touches our emotions more than any other form of music, so I asked Sarah if she would be interested in working with me to create climate and classical, and she said yes.
I thought climate and classical would be a very interesting project to be a part of. As a musician, I think it's important to be able to play on different scenes and in various settings, reaching for a wider range of audiences.
Sarah is born and lived her first years in France. At the age of 7, she started to play the violin. By then, she had moved to Norway with her family, and she was enrolled in a number of young talent programs before she started her studies at Baratu Music Institute in Oslo. With a busy schedule, Sarah still finds time to play Ole Bull at her grandparents'. We wanted to use the music to emphasize the meaning of the words and the images. So it was a bit of a challenge actually to find music that fitted both the content and the format. In climate and classical, I share both my personal and professional knowledge about climate change. As a child, I was taught to look for the spring flowers as early as possible, and we certainly compare the dates of the first arrival of snow in the winter. As you can tell, making climatic observations like these is an integral part of our Norwegian culture. As I grew up, I expanded my interest in nature and I became an astrophysicist, and thus I developed a very different perspective on the dynamics of planet Earth. Geodesy, the science of determining the shape, gravity field and rotation of the Earth, including their variations in time, formed the basis for climate change research. GPS is a space-based geodetic technology most of us have heard of. As a research director at the Norwegian Mapping Authority, I became familiar with GPS and other geodetic tools, as well as their societal applications. In particular, I was involved in projects related to sea level, one of the 50 essential climate variables describing climate change. Today, I'm an active member of an international community working on Earth observations. My interest now lies in using these observations to improve the management of our planet.